Hi, my name is Eric Smith, and this is an excerpt from my autobiographical series, My Life in Not So Much a Nutshell, but More of a Melon Rind. This is from the second of those four books. In September of 2008, my dad agreed to drive me in a rented U-Haul truck to Columbus if I bought him a bus ticket home. I did. Later that day, my landlord came to ask me if I could move out 10 days earlier than I had planned. He wanted to repaint and then rent it out again. Of course. So my friend, Nikki, said that I could store my stuff on her front porch and sleep in her sister's room. They lived in the next building over, so it sounded like a pretty good plan. I enjoyed the next 10 nights, sleeping on a blow-up mattress in Tabby's room. She and I watched all 5 seasons of the American version of Queer as Folk. I always admired the main character, Brian Kinney. He was 30 years old and looked to be in his mid-20s. Tall, thin, short brown hair. Everyone respected Brian Kinney. Whether they liked him or not, I wanted to be him. Moving day came and my dad arrived in the U-Haul. We packed it up, put my cat Munchie in a cat carrier, and hit the road. We stopped briefly in Cuba, New York for lunch, and then again at a rest stop in Ohio. 15 hours of driving, and we pulled into Walnut Glen Apartments. I went into the office, which was right near the road. After signing my 1-year lease and paying the rent, the representative drove me in a golf cart to my new apartment with my dad following in the truck. I now lived on the first floor. My new studio apartment had one big room with a kitchen at the back, separated by a long counter. The bathroom lay behind the kitchen, with 2 closets on the opposite wall. It was small, but I hadn't brought much, because I didn't own much anymore. It was enough. I had an automatic dishwasher, so there's that. The next day, we explored the neighborhood a little bit, eating lunch at the Chinese food buffet outside the Eastland Mall. The following day after that, I boarded a bus with my dad to go downtown. We got off at a Greyhound station, and I bade my dad a fond farewell, assuring him that I'd visit before the end of the year. He boarded his bus back to New York, and I took a city bus home.